travellers, how's it going? Travel Dave UK here, and I'm currently at Busan International Port, and I'm about to take this ship that's about to come into the port, the Camellia Line, and I'll be travelling first class. I was originally travelling on a second class ticket, but a little bit of a upgrade occurred whilst I was checking in, so I'll be hopping on this ship and it'll be heading from Busan, South Korea, over to Hakata in Kyushu Island in Fukuoka Prefecture in Japan. So we're going from South Korea to Japan. So if you ever want to travel from South Korea to Japan, this is a great option. It's overnight. It's about roughly 12-hour journey. We'll be boarding about 6:30, departures around 8 o'clock, and then we'll be arriving into Fukuoka at around 7 a.m.-ish. So yeah, it's going to be a good journey, but this is a great way to combine your accommodation, your transportation, and then you'll get there overnight. So you'll arrive in the morning nice and fresh. On board is an onsen, which you can enjoy. So you can have a nice hot bathing experience on board while cruising on the sea. I can't wait to go under this bridge in Busan as we depart around 8 o'clock tonight. So that's all on board. I've travelled on the Sunflower before from Kyushu over to Osaka. So that was Beppu to Osaka. So I do like the Japanese ferry experience, the overnight sleeping ferries. They are really fun. So I'm excited to try this new one from Busan over to Japan. So what we're waiting for, let's go on an adventure and let's travel on ferry to Busan to Hakata. Let's go. Cheers, guys. The international terminal here, the international port in Busan, and there's a food story to be told here, a restaurant, and the menu looks absolutely delicious. So I think I'm going to eat in here because we have a kimchi jigao for 10,000 won, which is very reasonable, and that looks absolutely fantastic. And do you know what? I think I might have to go for a cutlet as well. I'm a big fan of the cutlets. We've got a pork sirloin cutlet there, and it includes rice and side dishes. Fantastic value here in the terminal, and the whole terminal is like pretty much completely empty. There's no one in the restaurant, so I'm just going to make myself at home, get something to eat before we ferry off a little bit later. Let's go. Okay, here we are, the new Camellia check-in terminal. I guess this is a desk. I need to talk to them, see if they've got any other rooms available. I'm in a second class at the moment. There's no problem. But if they do have a single private, I don't mind splashing out a little bit extra. It's pretty good value as it is. So. Alright, so this is what a first class Western room looks like on the Camellia Line. Just to give you a little idea, if you were wondering, are you ready for the grand tour of the room? So, it's a bunk bed configuration, and I tried to get a solo premium room. There's only 4 of them on the whole ship. So these are considered the first class rooms. The second class rooms are basically like a flat floor with like a roll out mat and sheets, and you share with like 8 other people, which is completely fine. The price was like under 50 quid. But I was tempted by like upgrading to this room for like an extra £40, 30-40 pounds roughly with the exchange at the moment. So I was like, well worth it, because I can actually get proper sleep. So, surprised to see bunk beds, but I guess it just works with the small space. And remember, this is a Japanese boat, so it's very Japanese style, Japanese size, very compact. The first thing that made me laugh was the chairs are bolted to the floor. Look at that. The chairs don't move. I was like ready to move the chair, and then the table's bolted down on the floor too. It's absolutely hilarious. So they have to stay exactly where they are. No one's stealing those chairs and tables. And also on check-in, you get an amenity kit, which I was very excited about. It's just like a plastic Ziploc bag, which is quite cool. I'll probably reuse that. And inside there is a small towel, which you can use in the onsen. So I'm going to go to the onsen now. So bring that with you to the onsen. This is very Japanese style, small towel when you stay in a guest house or on a ferry. So that's there for the onsen, which I'll go to later. And then there's a toothbrush as well. So just those two there for you. You got a box of tissues, a fantastic pen that's also bolted to the table. They really don't want things to go missing here. But there is a wonderful retro pen bolted to the table with the chairs bolted to the floor. Fantastic piece of artwork here, which is behind plexiglass. So it's a frame with it around a frame. I think they're a bit worried about people shifting stuff in this room. And we've got exactly 4 hangers and 4 coat hooks. Each ni, sun, whatever 4 is in Japanese, but yeah. Multiple colours, very exciting. And then moving on to the bed itself, we have a little reading light with a... Let me check. Whoa! Yeah, so there's a reading light here with a power plug under the reading light. This curtain shifts around so you can get some pure shut-eye if your roommate's up working on his bolted down chair. And then we've got a sink here, massive sink. Do not drink the water. 2 cups. Nice mirror, hey guys. 2 power ports here, and then there's another power port here. I'm sure you can unplug the TV if you need a second power port. So there's like 4, 5, 6, including the ones under the bed. So those, yeah, a lot of power ports, that's good. You've got your sheets that you have to put on yourself. It's a nice duvet, I like that, that's comfortable. You've got a mattress cover, like a pad, and then you've got the mattress, which is very nice. That's very comfortable. Then you've got a little rail so you don't roll out your bed after too many sojus. More about the buffet a little bit later. But yeah, so I'll probably be sleeping down here. Same thing with the nightlight and the plug, the sheets here. You have to put the sheets on yourself. Shoehorn and a brush there, and a bin, and of course a TV. Very exciting. No Wi-Fi on board, but you have a sports channel. You have a few channels there. Information booklet, you've got the remote here. That's not bolted down. So if you want to take the remote home with you, I'm joking. Put it back in the remote holder. A second mirror. Hey. And that is the grand tour of the room. There is a... Oh, that puts the speaker up. And you can turn it off, which is kind of handy. Checkout's at 7 o'clock. But massive sink, look at the size of that. So the difference between the suites and the first class rooms, the suites have a toilet and a shower. So this one just has a sink, which is good, you know, but I'm going to go to the onsen anyway, so I don't need a shower. Just have to use the communal bath, toilets and everything. Okay, there's a life jacket under there, which is good to know. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed the room tour of the Camellia Line ferry going from Busan to Hakata, Fukuoka. Right, let's go, guys. Right, these are the options on the menu. That's what they look like. I think this one's the winner. The curry one looks pretty decent. Nice bit of rice. So 1,000 yen. Here we go. Dinner curry. Alright. And then you just hand this over and get your curry. So here we go, here's the meal that you can get on board from the vending machine. Views of Busan at the moment, it's about 8 o'clock. All of this costs 1,000 yen, it's about £5. You've got a rice dish here with curry, it smells really good. You've got a salad with some sesame, salad sauce on there, dressing. Then you've got a couple of pickles. And then there's a water machine as well. This is pretty decent for a fiver. Like it's not the cheapest like curry set I've ever had in Japan, but like on a ferry in Busan, not bad at all. But just remember to bring some Japanese yen with you because it's Japanese yen only, and it will take 1,000 yen to get your meal and the voucher. But yeah, not bad. It seems a lot of people in here can just bring their own food and just eat inside the dining hall. No one's really that bothered. Which is cool. They've got microwaves here and water machines. So yeah, just make yourself at home. But yeah, all this for 1,000 yen, not bad at all. And we should be setting sail here very shortly. This is what I like to call vending machine alley. We've got a pot noodle ramen vending machine that gives you the hot water, which is very cool. 230 yen. Then we've got an ice cream vending machine here. And also fully stocked vending machines full of beer, and 200 yen for a can of Asahi. That is not bad at all. I don't know if that's an inflated price yet, but I'm definitely going to have a can of beer right now. This is a look into the economy style rooms, the second class rooms. So you have a mat, just to show you, like a soft mat, a duvet, sheets, and then this hard pillow sort of rolls out here, and you can chill on the flat place here, just to show you what the second class looks like. And then this is for storing your bags. I've got a view as well. The lights go off once the boat departs. There's a communal TV, loads of colourful hangers again, place to put your shoes, and one charging port with 2 plugs. I'm not sure if those extenders are on there automatically so everyone can have a little charger. But yeah, just to give you an idea of what the economy second class room looks like. There you go. So I'm out on the top deck at the moment. It looks like the weather a little bit onwards is going to be a little bit rough, so I'm going to lock the doors. So right now you can freely walk around the ship and have a look around on the deck, so I thought I'd come and have a look, and you can check out amazing views behind me of the bridge in Busan before we depart. So I thought I'd come out here just before they lock up and close the doors. Hopefully it's not going to be a rough ride, but fingers crossed, should be good. Should be in Japan in this time in the morning. communal bathrooms look like. You've got some urinals, washlet, toilet. So this is also share with the others in the cabins. Let's give you an idea. Good morning, and we've made it to Japan. We've arrived. It's 7 a.m. in the morning and we're in Fukuoka. We're at Hakata. We're at the port. We've made it to Japan. So what an interesting experience this has been, sleeping overnight on the ferry. I have to say, wasn't the best experience. I was expecting a little bit different, but it's probably because I've been on the Sunflower Beppu to Osaka, which is a newer ship, and I've been probably spoiled a little bit on that one, so I had very high expectations for this one. But this one was okay, it was alright, it was fine, it did the job. I'm here. It was very affordable. I probably shouldn't have upgraded the room. I think I should have just stuck with the cheaper ticket set, and then I would have been fine. But the fact I paid for that upgrade, I was expecting a little bit more for first class experience. But it was fine. I got a good night's sleep. I'm up, I'm awake, ready to explore Japan. But yeah, I think maybe I had a much better ferry experience on my last Japanese ferry that it out-trumped this one. It was very similar, but little things like not having a buffet. I was expecting the buffet, but it was more like a curry set, which was alright, which was fine, did the job, it was cheap. And it was a little bit dated, but apart from that, cheap as chips. It's cheerful, it's an experience. But yeah, highly check out the Sunflower though. If you've got the opportunity to take the Sunflower from Beppu to Osaka, I'd highly recommend that. But yeah, it was alright, did the job, but I'm here. Let's explore Japan.